TV difference here?
We can check. It is
1700 for
1820,
no, yeah.
1685. Okay. Welcome everybody to our coverage of the NCBB National Championship for Season 40. This is our first season of the Blood Bowl 2020 rule set. Things have changed, but some things stay the same, and one of those things is Ottawa being really, really good and making the playoffs again. So Nelphine, on our right, in blue, the undead monstrosities that we just can't seem to get rid of, versus the challenger from his own conference, K9 and his U of T Toronto team, the Red Chaos Dwarves. Both teams very good, both teams very well coached. It should be a fun one. Charlie, how are you doing, man? And tell us what the money line is on this game.
Well, thank you very much. I'm doing well. Like you said, it's funny how Otto always seems to find themselves here. I mean, it's not coincidence, not luck. I mean, Nelf's a very good coach, but I think playing against Chaos Dwarves, and which I only have to imagine have Bomber. Yes, they do have Bomber Dribble Snot. It's that's a real big wild card. The money was a pick'em. Uh, I actually think. Let me just double check that because it was one of those things where you just don't know what's going to happen. So, yeah, it's a pick'em, and with a prop bet on when Dan, the Star Ghoul, may die, which we're all selfishly hoping for.
I think it was also like him just getting injured in general, but yeah, definitely a lot of people would not mind seeing him go. Granted, I think I want to say he's a senior, but I think Nelphine, correct me, and said he's actually like a junior, which is beyond terrifying. Quickly,
Dan
marking.
Dukula, a legend. Yeah, I guess I don't. It's hard to see because he doesn't have a bio for him.
Oh, cheating as usual. We knew Ottawa was too good to be true.
Just kick him out of the game now.
Yeah. Okay. You talked about the TV difference earlier. We've got 4 reserves for U of T, including a star. We've got 2 reserves for Ottawa, but their star is on the field. That is Wilhelm Cheney, a fantastic werewolf star. Ottawa kicking, start the game. We've got 4 rerolls versus 3 rerolls. I hate teams that run 3 rerolls, especially at this TV or just in important games, but Nelphine swears by it, so what do I know?
So you're saying you got to play 4 at this point.
I mean, I would run 4 always. Like, I hate not having rerolls. Even like with the new rule set, you can use them in multiple turns, but in a game that has a potential overtime, like a bowl game or an MVFL playoff game, only having 3 for the entire second half and potential overtime, barring having leader or barring a kickoff result to get an extra one, that terrifies me. Like, if you lose the game because you made a bad decision, it happens. We've all done dumb things. But if you lose a game because you have a bad dice roll and you can't fix it, potentially with a reroll, it's like, well, tough luck.
Yeah, but isn't that like the inherent nature of Blood Bowl?
I mean, it is, but I'm saying you can mitigate it some by having 4 rerolls, 5 rerolls.
In the new rule set, yes. I agree. No, I that was one of the things when I just recently signed up for the NBFL. Dash was kind enough to say, most people run 4 at this level because so many things can happen with the level of skill your players have. So at this TV, I've come around to that. I used to be of the same opinion where 3 is all you should need, and so anything more is kind of like load. But now with multiple rerolls on a turn, yeah, it makes sense to roll with at least 4.
True. Looks like K9 was going for a blitz from the back, pushed a mummy into a gang foul, but couldn't quite finish the job.
I don't think he's given up on it.
You can't. I mean, you could, I guess, foul with a different Hobgoblin, but he's already burned a reroll somewhere along the way, because I swear he had 4 a second ago. But we do take down the mummy. Now we push it.
Push him into a 4 or 5 assist foul.
I mean, it's not a dirty player foul. Oh, it's a stun. I don't like fouling
I know
stuns,
that's right.
but are
I
you
always
gonna
feel
get
like
another shot?
I don't know. I
Well, you're
mean,
not gonna get a shot this turn. Gark
so
saying he felt three
he
rerolls
started
is
the
too
turn with
much.
double skulls. Had to reroll that. That was his first reroll.
That's what it was. Okay, Gark saying he felt 3 was too many during Chaos Cup. Well, I don't speak of low TV Blood Bowl. I don't think it should even exist, but I don't
Well,
know.
then how do you get to high TV Blood Bowl, man?
You just skip it. You give people extra money, you give them SVPs, and then you start at like 13, 1400 where the game's like bearable and there's actual tactics. Yeah.
Oh, I have to be a hard disagree on that. I think that half the fun of Blood Bowl is watching your characters develop, and they've got to come from low TV. And a lot of low TV Blood Bowl can be just as exciting. I mean,
It's not. There's no block. There's no dodge. Like you start a turn and you're looking for like quote unquote safe things to do, and you don't have options. And the game is so imbalanced at low TV. You know, Amazons versus dwarves or dwarves versus wood elves. Is like what the fuck is the wood elf player gonna do? He's just got to dodge and pray. He can't throw a block to save his life. It's just the game is better when teams have some skills, coaches have some options, but we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about playoff Nelphine versus K9 and everything else going on here. Dutch saying it's fun watching the
yeah.
team grow and then having to redraft them. Well, unfortunately. Nelphine going for the Hobgoblin
Oh,
and knocks
okay.
him out. Strong start. I thought he would have gone for the bull up top since he's a bit exposed, but that AV7 is always a little tempting. Sorry, it's called AV8 Plus now.
I I was at Chaos Cup, and I avoided that just as I avoided saying rush. I said go for it every time, and so did my opponent. So I appreciated that.
I forgot they even changed that, but yeah, it's still a GFI in my brain.
Yes,
So,
the GFI. It's a go for it.
oh, he is going to tag the bull. I was wondering if he was going to or not. Looks like Nelphine going hyper aggressive here.
Come through and mark with Wilhelm on tea time.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One
Oh,
GFI to tag tea time with your diving tackle, which is brutal.
or is he gonna try and bring Dan in?
Yeah, I think that's the play. You're getting Dan onto the ball. And then you could take this goal and put it down here on the Hobgoblin. Put 2 guys on him. Get an easy 2-die block next turn to free him. Or just dodge away if you need to.
Right now, Kine is really wishing he fielded Bomber Dribble Snot.
He's also wishing he picked up the ball, but AG3 sure hands works 100% of the time, 50% of the time. And here's our GFI, and we get it. Okay, so now we're in a bit of trouble if we are U of T. Also, it is ironic that 2 of our 4 Canadian teams, maybe even 3, are in the championship game in an American college football themed league. Ooh, failing a GFI using one of our 3 rerolls.
What do you do with Max? Up top to try and cut off those. Yep.
I would have probably kept him back, but at the same time, those blockers could have gotten over there and chain pushed Wilhelm, and then T-Rex is free, but then you still need the blitz, so maybe that's not an option. But we might just have to do the old break tackle, come around and hit Dan play, and it is just a 3+. I think this is how my game with K9 went. Like it was kind of a back and forth tussle.
Oh.
And
Come
then,
blitz with T-Rex is what you're saying?
yeah, and then his bull centaurs just kept making their dodges, and eventually he wore me down.
Got to get some support over there first.
Yep.
Yeah, I like that play a lot. Leaving his bull out to dry a little bit, perhaps, but
You got to focus on the ball right now, not the bull.
absolutely. No, I agree 100%.
Okay, I was gonna say, does Nelphine even have a dirty player zombie? He does, but he's on the bench. A little surprising he left the wrestle ghoul on the bench, but he has Wilhelm instead, so it's kind of an upgrade. Movement 8, Strength 4, Frenzy, Claws, Catch, Regeneration, whatever
Yeah,
Savage Mauling is.
I would have to agree that that's a better play than the Niggled Wrestle Ghoul.
See, in my head, I still think of a niggling injury as like a terrible thing, but it's really not. It just makes your chances of getting killed more likely, if I recall. Maybe it's SI
Yeah,
too.
well, it's a +1 to the injury roll.
Yeah.
Now it's a D16 as opposed to a D6, basically.
Yep.
But it's a 1 in 8 versus 1 in 6 now.
Oh
So.
man, everyone just
Ooh.
failing GFIs. Oh, really
Oh.
failing GFIs.
Oh no, that's. Hmm.
I'm curious what he was gonna do with that play.
Well, I think he was going to bring him straight down on the ball and also marking Lindsay,
Right.
and then try the blitz, bringing out his. I think he had the right call that he was going to try and blitz with his bull center. I think he just
Try to get the blocker
wanted to
there first.
mark Lindsay with his. This is yeah.
It's a bit
I
curious.
mean, you blitz with Dan, pick up the ball and score, isn't it?
Could. I mean, you're not in any rush. You kind of have K9 in a chokehold. If
No,
you
that's a good point. Yeah.
if you block with Cheney, you can take down T-Rex pretty safely. It's a 2-die because double guard, and then still 2-die in the next one because of guard. You can even push him into diving tackle, or we could just do what you said: take Dan, blitz through the hob, pick up the ball, or not pick up the ball. Okay.
Oh!
Neither team executing their plan very well so far, but I still would rather be Nelphine than K9 right now.
Yeah. Oh, why are you? Okay.
Yeah. We could either 1-die with the hob at the bottom, but then we
He does
wouldn't be able
have
to go
tackle.
anywhere. Yeah. I still think we gotta... Oh, he's not gonna break tackle blitz. Okay. We do have this hobgoblin in the middle free we can bring over. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Yeah.
5, 6. Get a 2-die on Dan.
Dan's got sidestep up, so that's yeah.
You gotta come from... Yeah, that's the spot. Wait, why is it a 1-die?
3,
Isn't that
4.
guard?
Why was that a 1-die?
Oh, defensive on that ghoul. It takes the guard away.
Oh.
I have it marked, kind of, but it's also overlapping the other player, so I missed it. And then you got a GFI again to get away from Dan. I think defensive is an underrated skill. I kind of mulled the idea of taking it on frog blitzers late in their development once you get them blodge stepped up, maybe with guard too. So basically you'll never actually get there. But
Yeah, I haven't seen it enough in play. Really, I've randomed it a couple times, and it's like it has come in just like that situation right there. It's like, wait, why? Because we're so ingrained with guard is so paramount.
yep.
But yeah, a guard defensive player really kind of like on. I mean, they have to random into it like a dwarf lineman or even like a Norse or something like that.
Yeah, teams that want to block and be in contact. I theorized, and I'm never going to try this personally, I think, but Simeon, you have your gorillas which don't have G access normally. So, block
Right.
is not the first thing you can take. So you've got agility access, so you're like, okay, dodge, sidestep, you have grab already. What if you started taking defensive on gorillas and just really mess with teams even more? There's a failed dodge there. Wait, did we not GFI to get away from Dan? Huh. It seems
No.
curious, since he could stand up and 2-die him once we clear the hobgoblin assist. Granted, we can't get anybody over there.
Oh, there's that problem.
Also, I don't think Nelphine was complaining previously. I think he was just commenting. He's had some ghouls not perform in big games. we did a broadcast once of Ottawa's game versus Gal Duet when it was the fabled Julian Starr versus Joey Mendez, the freakish bull centaur that
Oh, sure.
Surge had, and the bull centaur just absolutely ate Julian Starr alive. It was brilliant to watch. I think Starr like failed some critical role there, but either way, I'm sure Dan's going to get a shot at redemption here in a minute. Huge knockdown. Also convenient because you don't have to follow up into a one die. So Savage Mauling rerolls the injury roll. Okay. Interesting.
I did not know what that was. That's okay. The mildly nerve piling on kind of thing where you don't fall down.
Basically. It's probably
Just
one
the
of those
injury
ones
roll.
you get to use once per game on a star player.
Ah, yes. Makes total sense.
Problem is
Oh,
staying firm. Yeah. So, I mean, we are marked by tackle. So either we're going to one die tea time, and at worst we push him into the other ghoul and Dan's marking him, or we dodge away on a 3.
yeah. I
for
think I would
2
do
die.
that.
It's a tough call.
Oh, he is by tackle, isn't he? Well,
Yeah.
I think I would take the dodge.
I think I would just do the one die, play more conservative, but you know, sometimes you take a big swing, and Nelphine's going for the home run. Doesn't get it, but still marking the ball with tackle, diving tackle. Dutch saying just go for broken, use the last one.
Oh, I'm surprised he. Well, okay, no, that's yeah. Okay, gotcha.
I think with the Bull Centaur being stunned, it's actually huge. K9 is still in a very precarious situation.
Yeah, where he put him is nice because there's no easy dodge away from him. I mean,
No.
obviously with
Go ahead.
the diving tackle, but he can't. With the zombie being there, with Joe Dirte being there.
Yeah, can't go anywhere without tackle zones, basically. Ooh. I was going to say, I'm questioning throwing that block since you don't have block, but because it worked, you push him into tackle zone, now your mummy's free next turn, potentially. Well, we'll see what the old Chaos Dwarves have in store here.
Move some guard around. Or not.
Well, you follow into the mummy, but I think it may have been worth it to get your Bull Centaur on the field and, like, off the ground.
Right.
Yeah, Dutch, that's a good point. He's got a cage around the ball, and it's usually your own team members making a cage. Not in this case. What can we do here, if anything? Charlie stepping away for a minute. Probably collecting his money already. I can picture Charlie doing like snow angels in a pile of coins somewhere. But what are our options here? That white is staying firm, so one dying him doesn't do us much good. You know, we may just have to blitz backwards through Dan and hope we take him down with tackle. Push doesn't do any good. Both down doesn't do any good. It might be worth -2 dying. The ghoul with the blocker. This is interesting. This is always an option, but I think it just doesn't improve your situation. You could get away from diving tackle, but you're still marked by tackle. This guard ghoul will probably still be here next turn. And there's a strength 4 wrestle player right there. So, well, you got away from Dan at least. Right now, we're kind of watching that scene in Tropic Thunder where Ben Stiller was running back to the village or something, and Robert Downey Jr. is yelling, "Survive!" Because right now, that's all K9 can do. He does get his bull back on its feet next turn. And a blocker. Tough call there between having the guard on its feet and trying to take down or push Cheney, but let's see. Nelphine can move the mummy, stand up the ghoul, or maybe just stand up the werewolf and get a 2-die with tackle. Push the ball right into Dan. Blitz the other hob off. Alright, taking down the ball again. Oh, goes right to the ghoul that's already moved. That's not ideal, but still probably pretty good for Nelphine. You've got guard to its right and northwest. You got Cheney right there. Dan can block the other hob and stay right there. There's even the guard zombie at the bottom you can move and really make this difficult. Getting a blitz with this mummy to reposition him. Unfortunately, with movement 3, you can't reposition a ton, but marking the blocker, we can move the zombie now to mark something else. Oh, he went for a foul on the bull centaur. Okay.
Good for you.
Okay, that guy's back on his feet finally. Stand up the hob at the bottom. Marking Dan doesn't do us any good. Yes, it does. Okay, mark Dan. Stand up your blocker. Then it's a 1-die with tackle on Lindsay. No, he's got defensive. Oh, God. What an intriguing skill.
Very fun skill to have on a ball carrier.
Yeah, Tusock, I think you're right. Defensive guard is very good on these agility players. Or maybe just strength players. Or maybe just players in general. Yep. So, offensive drive started for K9 with an aggressive line of scrimmage block, trying to come around and gang foul the block mummy, and have that worked potentially. You put the undead in a bad spot, they're down a mummy, maybe down a zombie. You've got early control, but things did not result in a foul. Failed pickup pressure immediately from the BBs, and it's just been a struggle for K9. Can he make a play here to turn it around?
Kine perhaps right there just realized how good defensive guard was.
Yeah, I think we all are slowly watching this game.
Which is just further proof that Nelphine cheats.
Yeah, taking advantage of a skill that all of us overlooked.
That sounds like him.
Which is ironic because it took us forever to convince him that Stand Firm was good. And now he's out ahead of the curve for once instead of behind it.
God, what do you do?
What kind of monster have we created? Yeah, I think we stand the hob up at the bottom, and then we probably just have to take our shot with a -2. You do have 2 rerolls. Basically, at this point, you're just trying to stop Nelphine from scoring. Scoring yourself is basically out of the question.
There it is. Yeah, just figured it out.
Yeah, like right now, I technically have it marked on the end of the ghoul, but because the white has so many skills too, I can't even see that tag.
In the chat there, Kine just admitted saying, like, why don't I have 2 dice here?
Yeah. We had the same realization a few turns ago. And then our chat members, Dutch and Gark, are both like, defensive, and we're both like, ah, yes. I think you just live with that. I mean, at this point, if you can get him to score next turn, that's fine. You still have 3 turns yourself to score.
I stepped away.
He went backwards, yeah.
Oh, no.
I mean, he's getting away from the tackle blocker. That's curious. And not good. Because, yeah, now we can move that Zombo right there for an easy 2-die and free the ball.
Kine's got 4 in the reserve box, so
yeah,
using an unskilled hobgoblin is no big deal.
Yeah, I was talking with someone before the game. I feel that numbers are very important in a match like this. A, it's a title game. B, there's potential overtime. C, it's Undead and Chaos Dwarves. 2 teams that want to be in contact, want to throw blocks. So yes, the Undead have regen, and Chaos Dwarves have the same team paradigm as Lizards, to where you need your 6 blockers, and if you start losing one, it's very easy to start losing them all in succession. Yeah, it looks like Nelphine's going to be able to take his time at this point, which is probably the worst case scenario for K9. But, let's just say this goes to second half. It's 1-0, Ottawa. Things are looking good. You've got the ball. You've got the lead. Problem is, K9's going to bring out the bomber. And he's going to start chucking it and chucking it. He's going to start blocking all your guys. He's not going to care anymore. 1 die, it's fine. I got block, you don't. -2 die, it's probably fine. I've got block, you don't. He's going to be aggressive. Nelphine is going to have to find the line between being aggressive, going for the score to basically win the game 2-0, and not giving the ball up, not giving the score up. So it could be an interesting second half, to say the least. Oh,
Ooh.
brutal. I think if I'm K9, I just wave the white flag on the half and try to get my bull centaurs out of there.
Yeah, I mean, if you can pick up a cash somewhere, but yeah, you gotta, because there's no reason for Nelf to score right now.
No. And there's no reason to send your guys by themselves. Like your hobgoblin down there is marked by mighty blow tackle. Your bull centaurs are going to be
Or
tied up,
you
and
can
he's going to
attack with
do
your bull centaur.
he's going to do the opposite. Yeah. If he didn't have two strength 4 players to match yours, I think it's fine. But between the star player and having a freak like Dan, it's just too much to deal with. Usually it's like, I've got this awesome mobile sweeper type player in a bull centaur. He's got movement, he's got sprint, sure feet, and it's like, okay, well, I've got Wilhelm, or I've got Dan. I'm just gonna mark him with Dan and a guard player, and then your bull centaur is just kind of stuck. I was literally
There
about
you
to
go.
say these zombies have been doing a good job of staying on the field and doing, you know, cannon fodder work, but
That
that
gives,
guy not
yeah,
as much.
yeah, no. It puts him at 12 for the second half, possibly just the 11, but with Kine having all those, uh, the deep bench, he's in great shape.
Yeah. Plus he does have a keg too for any KOs like the hobgoblin.
Yeah, second half's gonna be a grind for Nelf. It's gonna be interesting.
Yeah. I wonder if he's going to be aggressive and go for an early score to try to, put the game on ice. But at the same time, the bomber really thwarts that plan. Going down the sideline, it's like, yes, hit all 5 of my guys, please, with one bomb. It's basically a
Yeah.
miniature wizard. I think I put him next to the other mummy. That way it'd be harder, to get all the blockers over there for a good block. Oh.
Really?
I thought for sure we'd be blitzing with Wilhelm against the top bull centaur, I think.
I was thinking maybe the bottom.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a long way to go going around the blocker, but definitely thought he'd be blitzing something. I'd even.
He's got move 8. He can get there in 6. I thought he'd set up with a zombie to give the assist.
It could, yeah.
I guess he couldn't get the second assist very easily. Or just, yeah. That's where I'd want to at least hit one of the bulls.
He might just take the white, swing around, and hit the hobgoblin. That juicy, juicy target. Nothing going though. But they're both pretty well tied up. Ball is pretty secure. I mean, the bull centaur can swing around. I'm not sure he can reach though. Movement 9, movement 10 technically.
Yeah, he's got move
1,
moves.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, he can get there. So put the ghoul in between the wolf and the white, and then
No, then move Dan over to cover.
Yeah, I was thinking of making like a
Oh, okay. So now
cage.
he
1, 2,
could
3,
one
4,
dice
5,
surf
6,
that
7,
ghoul.
8, 9.
Oh, he's got sidestep. Never mind.
Guess I said you can still 2-die him. You'd have to break tackle and
1,
GFI at least
3,
once.
4.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
2
7,
dodges?
8, 9, 10. Just one. Oh wait, he's tied up by the zombie. Damn. 1, 2,
It's
3,
two
4,
dodges.
5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it'd be 2 dodges. You have break tackle for one of them, I assume is how it works.
I don't know. Can you use it twice?
I don't think so. But he's going for it
Well,
regardless.
there's one.
Oh,
Oh, that was anticlimactic.
yeah. I mean, old break tackle was probably a little strong, but unfortunate.
Is that a one reroll one?
2 reroll 1, I think. Yeah. I mean,
Oh,
it was a 4
Kyne's not
plus,
gonna win
but
many games rolling like that.
no. Only elves should dodge. Mayhaps. As a plus for K9, Ottawa does have to score next turn, so you can get one more turn of beating on some line of scrimmage zombies, so perhaps you can start winning the numbers game. Because it does matter potentially if you go deep into the second half and even into overtime.
Well, this is Otto. This is Ottawa's turn 7. Kyne's got turn 8 coming up, and then Otto's got the return on 8.
Oh shit, it's currently his. Okay, my bad. I thought it was already K9's turn. Or, yeah, I had that wrong.
You're thinking of next half, which you'd be totally right.
Yes. Yes, let's say that was the issue. K9 rejoining the game. Oh, damn. That means I lost all my markings. Ugh.
Oh, you're marking. Oh, for your video.
Yeah, like I mark all the players. A for me, B for the viewers, and
Oh,
whenever someone rejoins a game, it
wipes
gets
them all.
rid of those, which is a huge yikes. But what can
I
you
just
do?
hover my mouse.
Yeah,
You're more of the pro at this than I am, but
I mean, trust me. There's many times where I just hover, or I just have a game up on my second monitor and like vaguely watch what's going on. But
I had Dan marked, and I see that yes, now it is gone. So I
yeah.
get what you're saying. That would be frustrating. I mean, is this a fouling situation? No,
I mean, it is
I can't
Ottawa.
get anybody
It
over
seems
there.
like it's always a fouling situation with them.
If he could clear tea time, I would definitely take a. Well, that's not the special bowl. I'd rather get rid of T-Rex.
True. I must remind A, the viewers, and, well, I guess A, K9, and B, the viewers, that, it looks all doom and gloom right now. Things haven't gone well, but it's Blood Bowl. Second half can be completely different. It goes the other way, and then who knows what can happen. I think the first championship game we covered with Twitch and everything was Freshman's Rats and Jim Fears Slan, and it was 2-0 at the half in favor of Freshman. And everybody was like, "Oh, this is over. There's no chance." Blah blah blah. Especially since I think Freshman got the ball. No, I think Jim got the ball. But either way, Jim scores. Jim forces a turnover and scores again. So it's 2-2, and eventually the Rats win 3-2. But it's Blood Bowl. You never know what could happen.
Yep.
Menno could fail a GFI for a win in overtime and lose the game. This is true. That was if Menno was just a little more patient, yeah, he probably could have just walked in to the end zone in a turn or two.
What are you doing? What's he doing?
Oh no, he's setting up with 3 dice somewhere probably. I
Just
mean,
score.
he does have a reroll, but yeah, like in a game like this, I just score. You're blitzing a AV 10 plus player. Yes, you have Mighty Blow. Yes, it's a 3 die, but
I've seen stupider things happen.
yeah. We're trying to get rid of the playoff Nelphine moniker. We're not trying to live up to it.
Well, I mean, like you said, yes, it's a very high percentage play, but being up 1-0 at the half,
Is a
that's a
better
pretty high
percentage play
percentage too for
than having
something
one
that's a little
blocker
bit
out.
more important than
Yeah.
eliminating one of. I mean, he still has a box so deep. He's gonna have players on the bench this turn. I mean, eliminating one blocker, yeah, it's a Chorf blocker. Sure, that's important, but now we get to see Kine do his his bomber dribble snot defense, which is I've played against as Normandale. I thought I was doing well, and the game did not go my way. So
Dutch says he's calling for the bomber to roll a 1 and kill himself with the first toss. It is possible. For sure. Ooh, we gotta make a call here about who's gonna screen. Do we put the Hobgoblin out front because that's the obvious blitz target? Do we move a Bull Centaur there? Shit, put the kicker in front. Who cares about him? Once he kicks, his job is done. Underground will take that bet. Quickly, Dutch, you got about 30 seconds. No, put the kicker... well, no, shit. Put the kicker in front of the bomber. Right there. But now the problem is if he blitzes the Hobgoblin, he can mark the bomber and make it harder. So...
yeah, Kine doesn't care about that.
Flip the bomber and the Hobgoblin. Well, you want the pass to work, right?
Right. I'm just saying, like, yeah. I've seen his chats about it. It's like, you want to protect the bomber for the first 1 or 2 turns to get those bombs off that can really tilt the half.
Right.
But you've got to expect your opponent knows that as well. So that's pretty much all you're going to get. Anybody that leaves bomber alone is dribble snot. I mean, he's just going to wreck you. You got to get to him quick.
Well, that's why I think having him
force your hand.
shielded by the blocker instead of the Hobgoblin's better. So flip the bomber and the T-time player. And that way when they... I mean, he's blitzing this Hobgoblin. TTC, the dirty player kick.
Yeah.
Like, that's his target. So when he follows up, now he's marking the bomber, and he's less effective. So I would have flipped them.
I mean, it's not... Oh, no, that's too low percentage. I was going to say, part of me is just like, well, just freaking dodge the ghoul in there and just hit the bomber right away. But that's low percentage.
Yeah, if you like somehow got through the line of scrimmage. Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like Nelphine going for a pretty aggressive line of scrimmage, which, depending on this kickoff result, yeah, may not be good.
And you throw a bomb on a blitz.
That's a good question. I don't know. This is also why I don't love this setup. I'd much rather have, the 2 mummies and maybe a white on the line of scrimmage. Everybody else is back. It's a kickoff return.
Start with a blitz.
Yeah, it's a kickoff return in football. You want a layer in front, a layer in the middle, and a layer in the back. Because the only thing that can lose you the game at this point is the Chaos Dwarfs coming to steal the ball.
Some jive-ass Bull Centaur come blasting through on turn 0. Yep. He actually laid him up. See, I would have probably marked Wilhelm with the Chorf and let the Bull Centaur be free another couple steps away, closer to the ball.
Yeah. I think he's also wanting to not commit too fully in case Nelphine does get the ball and just kind of goes.
He could be pinching with both his Bull Centaurs right now.
True. But I also think you can't use skills like Sure Feet on the blitz move, correct?
Oh, okay. Yep. Good point.
Yeah, I don't remember exactly the exact rules of the blitz thing because it's like, yeah, you can't use dodge or whatever, but it's like, can you still use block? Because that's a skill. Like, why is there
right? Because it's not technically your turn, you can't use guard or something like that. I mean, I don't know if that's true, but it's one of those things that I wouldn't be surprised to find out.
Yeah. So people who know more about this new rule set, please chime in.
Yeah. I actually really like this setup by Kine, how he used that blitz because he's personnel heavy south,
yep.
But he's got the Bull Centaur absolutely free north with bomber north.
Oh my god!
Oh,
See, this is why you don't throw a 3-die block at the end of the half.
I feel like we have both been vindicated by that roll there.
Almost. Almost.
I mean, it's gonna be interesting to see which way Nelf manages to get through here, if he gets through, because either option looks good to me, except maybe going right through the gut.
The problem is all of our whites are tied up right now, so unless we throw a 3-die block with this mummy, and you have to knock him down, because a push doesn't do anything, he's got to stand firm, and a boat down kills you. So this is why I want those white frees on the kickoff.
Yeah.
And yeah, we saw Nelphine earlier fail to pick up after Canine failed to pick up, so, God forbid it happens again. Okay, Nelphine fortunate there. Huge stun as well. But yeah, we finally get a white free. He's blitzing the top bull centaur. Only pushes though. And I guess we have to mention the fact that Nelphine, after rolling that triple skull on that block with the mummy, had to use one of his 3 rerolls. So he's only got 2 for this entire second half and any potential overtime.
Yeah. You've made your point.
I will probably mention it at least one more time.
Especially if we go to overtime.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Okay. Dan with a clutch pickup. I guess we go north?
I think I would
Stay behind the ghoul? Go up
well,
one.
you're not really in well, no, Wilhelm can get free probably pretty easily.
Wilhelm's your player.
No, I'm sorry, I meant well, Centaur.
Oh, okay.
There, okay, there you go.
I would have gone left 1 square, so northwest of the current, the other ghoul.
Okay. Yes. No. Yeah, I like that too.
Yeah, that way the guard assist is there on most angles. Alright. Oh, did he follow there? Interesting.
I think he might be setting up a foul.
No, you've got important things to do. We send tea time down the field. We send TTC up top to mark the ghoul. We can blitz through the ghoul with our tackle, mighty blow, break tackle.
So where do you put the bomb?
Probably on the white mummy zombie group right there in the middle.
Just 1 square to the right of the mummy.
Yeah,
that's where I was thinking. Okay, so there goes the dirty player. So never mind about the foul.
Yeah, you're using him to get the 2 die here. We move the blocker down 1 to shield off the bomber real quick, just in case. Or we do this first. It was cool. Oh, that's a block? Not a blitz? Wow, I thought he'd be blitzing free and going towards the ball.
Hurt him.
Nice. Not the ghoul we have a bet on, but...
no, but I'm surprised he followed there, to be honest with you. I would have kept that. Well, I mean, I guess...
free.
Yes.
Misses the throw. Looks like it's fine.
Oh ho ho ho!
Nothing.
Nelf dodges a literal bomb.
Indeed. Indeed.
Going to protect the bomber now. Yep.
Feels like Nelphine's kind of regained an edge in the south if he wants to just literally send everybody down here. He can use.
I think you have to.
He's got this mummy you can tie up 3 blockers. You've got a 2 die here with either player. Who are we blitzing? 1 dying the zombie. Okay. Curious. Okay. But yeah, Nelphine can start hitting south and potentially prosper. Or he can do something completely different. He's probably going to blitz the Hobgoblin. Because again, he's in no hurry. He doesn't have to score. So Dan can sit there literally rest of the half until K9 does something about it.
No, I think you hit the nail on the head here. I think he's just gonna make himself as safe as possible,
Well,
and
he's moving,
in-kind roll the dice,
he's moving
which
more forward than I thought. And he's not blitzing the
but
Hobgoblin up top.
he's moving farther than you thought, but he's still incredibly safe.
Is anybody safe from a bomber? Truly?
Got me there.
Also, I really don't like blitzing stand firm players if I can avoid it.
Oh, it's the worst. Stand firm. Blitz. Push, push. Crap. Now I'm
Now
marked
you're
myself.
stuck. Yep. That's why it's so damn good.
Alright.
You don't turn the ball over by bombing your own player, right?
Offhand, I don't know.
I think it's only the ball that does if you like fumble it after the bomb. So basically, I want to throw it next to the mummy, the white, the werewolf, and the zombie. So bull centaur.
No.
Sorry.
Have to disagree with Dutch there. You always throw the bomb. He's got 2 bombs now as opposed to 1. Bomber is just a nasty, nasty little boy.
Yep. Blitzing the DP zombie. Yep.
Not follow?
No, I don't think there's any point of marking the ball. You'll just get blitzed by the white.
Yep. And plus, I don't think I want to get in range of the incoming.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Down like 4 squares.
Yep.
1, 2, 3. Okay.
Yeah, because Nelphine's going to have to choose here. He's either going backwards, either going to try to make a break forward to the bottom, but then the bomb's sitting right there. Do you relocate towards the center? Do you like go all the way north? Like what's he going to choose?
It depends on where this dwarf goes.
I'm assuming he just goes either right or up.
I think up 2. Okay.
Oof.
Oh.
Yeah, saving it's fine. Mummy can't mark you, so at least he's free next turn.
Hmm. I don't know where I go. I think actually I start going north.
Yeah.
To be honest with you.
It looks like he does the opposite. He's going south. Or at least he's blitzing the Hobgoblin. And then sending Dan backwards first.
Okay. Come up, hit him, then come back. Yeah, hopefully. Can't potato. Suicide.
I was going to say we have to go all the way back because sitting there. Oh, to your question from earlier, occasionally it comes in.
Okay. Splooshy.
Well,
Really? He appoed that? Oh, it was tea time. Sorry, I thought it was just a. Never mind.
just a guy. No, tea time's all right.
No, that's tea time's definitely worse than apple.
Would have been nice to get him back for part of this game somewhere, but not to be. To your question, I missed earlier, but the background noise occasionally it comes in, but it's not bad.
Okay. It. Uh, outside of this game, yeah, my wife is hosting a happy hour that's been going for 4.5 hours now. So it's
Happy
in the other
hours,
room. So
plural.
yeah, so they're having a good time. So I
That's
just
good
wanted to
though.
make sure it wasn't overpowering.
Nope. Can you move the bomb and then throw, or do you have to throw from the static position?
Uh, for a pass action or a bomb?
Bomb, I assume.
I see. I could have answered this question in 2016 easily, but now I'm still not proficient enough with the rules to answer with any kind of authority. But I believe it is throw a bomb or move. I do not know if there's a skill that allows you to do both.
Okay. It would be like a little, not that he's not strong, but it'd be really, really, really strong if he could move like, 5 squares forward, 6 squares, and then chuck a bomb. So I'm guessing he just has to chuck it from spot. Hyper saying he
Yeah.
cannot move and bomb. Okay, that was my assumption. Either way,
Oh
there's just
my
a
God,
nice group
what a
of
target
players I
there
want to bomb.
is.
Yeah.
I know it's. I was looking at the same thing. It's like you can get 4. Can you get 5? 5 including his own guy, unfortunately. Which
Okay,
I have to.
he's a toughie.
I'm not sure what the rule on that is. If you knock your guy down, your turn is over. If you hit a guy, your turn is
I
over.
don't think so. That's a good point, Hyper. Standing up and bombing would, in one action, be done. Well, here goes. Oh,
Wow.
deflected by
Yeah.
the mummy.
Demolash.
Okay.
Mummy just says swats it down and says no.
No,
You
sir.
cannot throw that at my team.
Why did it not affect the blockers? Was it one far away? Yeah, I think it was.
Uh,
I think it was 2 away from the blockers. Okay.
yeah, it was. Yep.
God, wouldn't that have been something? The mummy swats it down, hits the 2 blockers, and like breaks
Yeah.
free a sideline cage. Apparently, Hyper does. I didn't realize it scattered 3 either. I haven't seen too many games with the bomber.
Hmm. Lucky you.
True. Oh, I thought we'd be marking that zombie with the other blocker, but go for a block on the mummy.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Do it. No, don't do it.
No, don't do it.
It's frustrating when you.
Oh, did not expect that.
Well, if you figure Nelf is running south, yeah, you're gonna need those blockers.
All right, so we're surfing this bull centaur, right? We are selling. We are
Apparently,
selling out completely to do this.
1, 2. Yeah, that
Oh,
bull
he's got stand
centaur
firm.
is.
Never mind.
You just need the 4 juggernaut pieces. Oh crap! You don't have them. It'll help.
Also rolling a push. Oh, he rolled a pow too. But yeah, I
Foul him.
just
Why not?
remembered stand firm.
Do it.
What a
There's a
shame.
dirty player right next to him.
There is a dirty player right next to him.
Absolutely fouling that bull. I agree with Tussock. Is that? Am I saying that right? Tussock?
I was about to ask you the
Tussock?
same question. I've always called him Tusock.
Yeah. Tussock sounds more like Tussock.
With the 2 S's? Yeah, that's probably more accurate.
I don't know, but I just like saying it that way as opposed to Tussock. Tussock sounds like,
It's more fancy, yeah.
Game of Thrones ish. I don't know.
Apparently, the way you say Garkangel is not actually how I've been saying it for years.
Actually, I met him in
So-
Chicago, and he did confirm you say it Gark Angel. You enunciate those very hard, and that's the way he likes it. Gark Angel.
No.
It's pretty much canon. Yeah. No, I met him. I talked to him. It's cool.
Is he cool, though?
Gark Angel? Yeah, he's a good guy. He had, honestly, PS Cup was huge. It was a lot of fun to meet so many of these people. Meeting Gark, meeting Dashgo, Happy Crew, Boz, Housefire, Savage J, Fitz, so many of these guys. And if I didn't mention your name, I apologize. But just having spent so much time online with this group of coaches and just having the games we've had, the fun, the discussions, and then getting to meet them and just it was really cool. So hopefully, X, sometime you can crawl out of your mom's basement and come join us for one of these events.
But it's nice and cool down there. Down here. Baz is trying. I think it was Baz. Someone's trying to convince me to go to Dash's event in January/February. It's in Fort Worth, I think, so it's not far from me. So I might crawl out and do that. I think it was Baz I was talking to. Basically, I was like, I don't really have any interest in playing tabletop, but I'll go to A, meet everybody, and B, like, maybe record it? Maybe I can do, like, real-life commentary.
Yeah, it would be highly recommend it. It's an amazing community in real person. I mean, online you get your hits and misses, but you find a good group and it's a lot of fun, and then you meet these people in real life. And for the most part, this community is just as fun in real life as they are online,
If
and you get to
anything,
share whiskey.
I was
So
going to say, if anything, they're more fun in person because everyone's, like, drunk as shit. Granted, it is heavily implied that several coaches are drinking when they're playing, some more than others.
I can confirm
Brasky, Fitz.
that probably about 70 to 80% of my games are played with a drink in hand,
Nice.
whether by myself or my opposing coach. Won't confirm nor deny, but I'll
Plead the fifth. Alright, so for U of T, I think we just have to throw the bomb, right?
that's oh god, bad to worse here. Throw the bomb. I hope you knock down.
What if we throw the bomb next to the werewolf and white and then try to blitz the ghoul instead of like going for the ball?
Yeah, I was trying to look for plan B, C, and D for where to throw the bomb. If you can knock down Wilhelm, you can free up.
I mean, you're gonna have to
boy.
one die the mummy.
One die the mummy. You can get a one die on Lindsay and then mark the ball, but
Yeah, that may not be enough.
marking Dan, what good does that do you?
Yeah.
Unless you hit him with stand firm and get lucky.
I think we just have to bomb the ball and hope at this point. Our bull centaurs are way behind the play. And look, this
if you get
is
lucky,
why
if you drop the bomb in the right spot, let's say just north of Dan, and it hits and knocks them both down, you can get that dodge with Tota T. I can really kind of swing this half here.
Yeah. You gotta do something. You are down 1-0.
I'd save this move to. Oh.
Yeah, I think he's the guy we're going through somebody with, but
he's gonna end up marking. Oh, okay.
Alright, so we bomb the ball, we knock out the one ghoul, we kill Dan, and Winter wins his bet, and then we blitz with the bull centaur from the bottom through the zombie.
Oh!
Or we do that.
Bomber, a complete least valuable player in this game. After his
people told me he was overpowered.
Yeah. Well, it's unfortunate this is the game you had to watch, but
I guess, yeah.
Oh my gosh, yeah. LVP for Bomber. Dribble's not here.
Yeah, not doing a whole lot. And Jesus Christ, the GFIs today have been just awful.
Well, we are playing in pouring rain. No, we're not.
No.
Everybody has the drunkard trait. No, they don't. Never mind.
Yeah, I was like, I hate this checkerboard pattern for U of T, but I'm pretty sure there's no rain. Alright, so we're going to prove to Nelphine how good Stand Firm is when he tries to blitz his way off the Bull Centaur. He's going to move the ghoul next to the Bull Centaur, blitz with Dan, roll pushes, re-roll in the pushes, so he stand firms, and then he's going to try to dodge away, fail the dodge, miss next game himself, and then ball goes back to the Bull Centaur, K9 runs down the field, and all of a sudden it's 1-1, we're going to overtime. And now I'm trying to picture actually like commentating on a tabletop game, and I'm like looking at all the pieces. I'm like, wait, why are they not marked? Like, I've got to like figure out where the guard is and shit on the fly.
Sure, sure. All right.
Man, you guys are making tabletop sound less and less appealing.
No, it's actually. I mean, granted, you're all figuring it out yourself, but tabletop's a lot of fun, especially when you sit against somebody. I mean, chatting is fun, and when you get somebody fun to chat with, it can be good, but it's not as quick as the banter at the tabletop,
Sure.
and that's just that's what the game's all about. I mean, strategies, cheering on the other opponent. I mean, sometimes dicing somebody that's just being a prat. It's
It feels good, I imagine.
oh, it does. When somebody's just being a jerk about like whatever and so on and so forth, it's just when things go poorly for them and they just sulk a little bit. I mean, you don't. I mean, I never root for that, but I'm not gonna say I told you so. But
Yeah. Yeah. Unfortunately, this game probably in the books. Nelphine's gotten around, bombers on the ground, bull centaurs are very much out of position, and he fouls the one bull centaur.
absolutely, good for you. Yeah.
But unfortunately for us, looks like Nelphine's going to get rid of that whole negative moniker, all the past failures of Ottawa in the playoffs and big games. Meaningless. Looks like Ottawa's going to get their first championship. And God willing, their last.
Yes, I'm actually personally happy for Nelf. I think it's a long time coming, and for somebody that's passionate about this hobby and to come so close so many times, hilarious for all of us. Probably hurt him a little bit, and granted, he'll score on turn 6 here, and which
Doesn't
gives
need to,
six,
per
seven,
se, but
8. I mean, no, no, he doesn't. I mean, yeah, I can't see this turning for Nels or for Kine's favor anytime soon. So yeah,
well, I mean, marking the ball.
but
Yeah.
I've seen some pretty crazy stuff happen in Blood Bowl.
You should have seen Nelphine's game last night, and I hate to mention this, but somebody misclicked on turn 8 to potentially win the game against
Oh,
Nelphine, and then Nelphine got a string of die rolls. He did a few actions. One died the ball, knocked him down on a POW. I think dodged out, picked it up in a tackle zone, dodged away, passed to somebody who was in a tackle zone and caught it, and then like double dodged out into the end zone with like a GFI. It was like a very, very long sequence of events.
give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
T-Rex not giving up on the game though. Stand the bomber up to keep the werewolf marked, maybe? I think you're probably going to dodge him away, then mark the werewolf again, but not going to work. Yeah, pretty easy here for Wilhelm to go 2-die the blocker with Russell and Frenzy and get him out of Dan's way. I'll probably move Lindsay to the northwest of Dan in case you have to hand off if you don't get the blocker down. Do you think we can convince Nelphine to stop playing undead now?
Foul him.
about sending a message, huh?
I mean, at this point, you kind of why not?
I think the only message he needs to send is a big middle finger to everybody who said he couldn't win a title.
Uh,
Ottawa up 2-0 now with very few turns left. Dutch pointing out that he will be 10-2-0 on the season, which is amazing considering, like, if you just look at his roster, it doesn't, like, scream, super strong or title contender. You've got 2 one-skill mummies. Maybe he lost one along the way somewhere. You got the 2 very good whites. You've got 1 amazing ghoul. And now Lindsay has finally developed into a very, very frustrating piece with Blodge Step Guard defensive. And then you got a few random zombies with like block guard and DP, but that's it. It's not like you got super mummies or like that one Wood Elf team Garcad with 8 stat increases. It's it's very well executed game plan.
you don't really need to say anything more than the fact that he's been competing with Ottawa for like 4 seasons, 5 seasons now.
Probably
He's been
more.
flirting with this. I
Yeah.
mean, considering the turnover you have, I mean, it's probably more. Like you said, he's he's a great coach. He brings a very solid team to. I mean, I think Undead are one of the best teams you can probably have in this format with the constant rotation and stuff like that, always hovering at that mid TV value.
Right.
Um, but yeah, I mean, hats off. I mean, I'm glad he's getting his championship. He deserves it.
There are still 3 turns, so Kanai getting a quick 2-turn score, then getting a blitz or a clock turn back. It's
I
happened
will give
before.
you 25 to 1 on any bet you want to make.
Oh, is that bet
Go
still
ahead.
on the clock?
25 to 1. 25 to 1 that Nelf wins this game
Okay, I got
in
100. I
regulation.
got 100K that this game goes to overtime.
Okay. Bet.
Done.
See, now I'm all of a sudden now I'm serious. I'm like,
Yeah,
well,
like
now I'm gonna
I got something to watch
super
now.
analyze
Yeah. Guard
for a
putting 10K
potential
down.
2.5 million payout.
Yeah. I'll take those odds.
Yeah, why not? You're absolutely right. Boy, a good bomb here could really.
Oh yeah, the bomber's still
He
here. Did he have a
yeah,
bribe or did
he
he just
can
roll a 6?
catch.
No, we got to move downfield
Yeah,
first. Can I? This is not
no,
over. Win me my money.
no, blow everyone up.
Oh.
Boom,
No,
kaboom.
no deflect this time. Okay.
Oh no!
Dan DeLuca escapes the explosion. Unfortunate.
I mean, can you imagine the uproar if that would have been a bomb kill?
Or if he had just gotten, like, both ghouls out or something, yeah, that would have been insane. Dutch doing some research 64, 11, and 14 with Ottawa. That is nuts.
Yeah, thank you, Dutch. That's like I said, amazing coach. Good for him. Hopefully, all the taunting we did over the last 7, 8 years,
Doesn't come
with
back to
him just
bite us.
warning track power.
Yeah. I think we got to go a little more forward.
No, he's gonna score. He's gonna try and score next turn.
Well, yeah, you have to, but I think you need to be a little more forward so you don't have to risk all. I mean, you've got sure feet, and I guess he's moving 7 with sprint, so maybe I'm eyeballing it wrong. At first, I was like, "Oh, you're at max range. You could be forward. You're fine."
Is that not the pickup?
I guess we're saving that for next turn, but then we'd have to pass.
Yeah.
Although I think both hobs are free, so you go screen with one. Well, if you pick up with the other and move him too far forward, Dan's going to come in and try to mark him, so.
Oh, Gark. I see Gark has a 10K bet. It goes to overtime.
Yes.
Paying it 25 to 1 will give him 250. Gark can't like that.
Burns his last reroll and can't get. The 3+ pickups in this game have been awful for both teams.
It has been a hard to handle game.
Nothing
Have you
worse
have you
than.
played any games, any leagues with the spiky ball? Is that still a thing in 2020? Because I always thought that'd be fun.
I don't know if it's in 2020. I know we always kind of like back when our like bowl themes were kind of limited and we were just kind of like basic about it. We were like, oh, we could have a bowl game with like a spiked football, and then it was like, well, what if one team just like gets absolutely like decimated by it? Like it just wouldn't be fun at
Yeah.
all.
I mean, well, yeah. I mean, a Kemry team lands in that with rain. It's like, well,
Oh
I'm
yeah,
not even gonna try and
like you
touch this
like
thing.
you lose three of your players, and it's like, well,
No, I'm done. Thank you.
no
Yeah, just gonna
graduation for you
surround it,
guys.
and yeah, uh, yeah. I always thought that was a fun mod or add-on to
Hyper
the
is
game.
saying it is in the client still. Although I remember last time I tried to like mess with the settings. I apparently if you click like custom settings, it messes with the 2020 thing. So I'd have to like do some research if you can still enable that. But I'm sure there's a way. Hyper commenting that he had a spike ball remove 2 Tomb Guardians in a tabletop tourney once in the same turn.
Ugh.
Wow. It probably
Why that?
scattered to
Oh, that's
one.
exactly what it is. Oh my god.
Scattered to one, couldn't pick it up, got stabbed. Scattered to the other one, got stabbed.
Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah.
I hadn't even gotten to that level of appreciation for spiked ball.
Oh, this is a brutal setup by Nelphine. He takes down the bull, but he also has a stand firm at this column,
Oh yeah.
and then sidestep above that, and then like another sidestep diving tackle above that. Like, ugh. Can I get my 100K back?
No sir. All bets are final.
Nice. Yeah, this is ouch.
Boy.
But it's also why I think you needed to have like the hobgoblins go forward and help screen off, but it
Yeah.
probably didn't matter. I mean, you can't even pick up the damn ball, so what's the point?
Maybe blow up north.
I mean, you could throw a bomb and hit all 3 of those players and at least take those fuckers with you.
And clean that thing out. And then,
Yep.
oh, of course, that way.
Ugh.
Oh.
We're
Broken
trying.
armor on Dan.
We're
but...
trying to get him.
Yeah.
Oh. Stand firm. Best skill.
Oh. Up. Oh, really? I think you had to kind of dodge and get in the end zone if you're going to try and win, I guess. 1,
I mean, if you score turn 7, you might get another good kickoff
4,
result,
5,
but
6, 7, 8,
yeah.
9. He can't even get into the end zone this turn after that blitz.
Hyper saying he wants to go sure hands on his skink next skill, and I had to counterpoint that sure hands has failed 3 times this game.
Yeah.
It is better than a team reroll, you're not wrong. I think lizards can afford to not take sure hands though, because the only things you use foul on Dan. The only things you use rerolls for are usually pickups and blocks, since you have dodge on your fragile players. But your point's valid. I've taken sure hands first. I think I want to go block first on a double, but it's... I don't know. I've gone back and forth on that. Maybe you just save up for agility first now. I don't know. It's a new era. Although I think we need some new teams to start doing well, because we had Necro win last year and Undead win this year. So, you know, these teams with these like useless players that don't even deserve a scholarship, like all these zombies and shit. Like, where are those elven teams of old where they're all overpowered and blodgy? And where are those like orc teams and lizard teams and such? Deciding not to pass there, but pretty easy 2-die with Wilhelm if he wants it. Staying up the mummy.
That was a lot of fun. I just I'll tell you what I just did in a second here. Sorry.
Didn't take the blitz on the ball. Okay. It's playing it safe and just eliminating the scoring threats. That's fine.
Absolutely.
It's fine,
I
I
mean,
guess.
yeah, he's got 2 turns to score twice, and he's got one player that can maybe score this turn. Oh, well, yeah. So he needs some sixes,
Yeah,
a lot of them.
to say the least. But yeah, people who like using a bunch of claw, mighty blow, and all these damage skills, it's like control skills like guard, defensive, sidestep, diving tackle, staying firm. That's what wins you games. You are limiting your opponent's options and making their dice rolls harder, or if you use your one blitz a turn, oh, there goes there goes the bomber. Classic. But if you use your one blitz that you
That
have a turn and you can't move the stand firm player, like you've wasted your best tactical advantage every turn.
that's hilarious. I think somebody wanted to. Oh, that was Winder said the first one. His first throw of the
Dutch
night would be that, but
Dutch or
actually it was his last.
somebody said that, but it was not his first roll, but it was his last, that's for sure.
Which also could have been his
Oh,
first
he's
roll.
gonna
Could have been
foul
his last.
Dan. Oh,
Boo! Come on.
if I was gonna say, couldn't you have like just moved, like
That
you,
to Dan would have been
you didn't have to
hilarious,
be
man.
in a tackle zone there.
Well, that didn't matter. He broke it even.
True.
Cleanly.
Yeah, I mean it didn't matter, but
He got the. Oh, he's so close. Should probably try and foul again here.
could. I mean, the ball is still in a bit of peril. Okay, so I take it back from earlier when I said the zombies were starting to do a bad job of staying on the field, but they have been very consistent all game. Outside of Wakano Sumo over there.
Yeah, that's. When they can, yeah, zombies are some of the best linemen, I think. They just tend to stay on the field and just make a mess of things.
Yeah, they just mark something that's more valuable than them, and that's how they get their value.
And you're doing your job.
Yeah. Or they foul it. One of the two. Man, where were these dice earlier? Guess we're handing off to T-Rex. Oh, a hobgoblin. Okay. Double pow. Fitting. Cheating Ottawa, rolling double pows. Classic. Well, I guess we have to start thinking about next season. But that means I have to do more work. Or I could push it on to the unpaid interns.
Well, I am technically paid, so it's not my gig, babe.
It's fair.
Take my dividends. That works out fine.
Come on, guys. I can't do all the work for this league. Or half. Or a quarter. Trust me, the league runs better when I have other people do half of it for me. Sorry, Dutch. We have a new rule. No more dwarves.
Please. Nobody likes dwarves.
It's true. There goes my markings again. No. Oh well. I mean, we might be doing Zedarok a favor then. His dwarves have not been very successful overall. He just needs something that can score more. That's how you win games, by scoring.
Alright, well, I gotta bug out. This was a heck of a game. Some good dice by Nelf. Well, I wouldn't even say dice, just good positioning, good play. Kine didn't get the dice. And kudos to Nelf for his first game, for his first championship.
Yeah. Thank you for joining, Charlie. It was fun.
Thank you very much for having me. I appreciate it. We'll see you around.
Yes, sir. And we are on the final turn for a couple random blocks, maybe a desperate score attempt, but regardless of what happens, Ottawa will be walking away with the championship, the first in their program's history after many close attempts. The proverbial monkey finally off Nelphine's back. Another double pow. Push the bull onto the ball. Hopefully it scatters to the right. Nope, scatters south. Oh, one dies the ghoul. Oh, well, still alive. Looks like we'll blitz. Oh, okay, that works too. Go for the pickup with tower power, walk it in, make the game look better than it was. But, alas, the final roll is a 1. U of T couldn't execute to the way they wanted to today. Ottawa very much does so. 2-0 for the BBs. Congratulations, Nelphine. K9, hell of a season. You've got a hell of a team. Keep at it. But that is it for the championship. I think we've got a few random bowls left. We'll finish those up, get next season rolling soon, and get it going once again. So thank everybody who joined now, watches this in the future. More Blood Bowl coming soon.